Hey everyone, it's El Nicole here, and if you read the caption, then you are here to find out about IGTV versus YouTube and how I feel about it. Am I staying or am I going? Don't really know. So if you're interested in more information, make sure that you stick around and stay tuned. Become a subby if you aren't already one, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any new videos from me. All right guys, let's go ahead and jump right into my reasons for staying or leaving from YouTube to IGTV. So if you are someone who's into social media or into technology or just, not living under a rock, then you know that last week IG or Instagram dropped their new feature, which is IGTV. Now IGTV is Instagram's answer to YouTube, and their newest app where you can upload content from anywhere from 60 seconds to 60 minutes. So I've had some time to kind of go through IGTV and look around, of course research, and then listen to a couple of other videos, and I kind of am torn between whether I like IGTV or rather I like YouTube, because like I said, this is supposed to be Instagram's answer to YouTube, and they finally surpassed, I believe it's the 1 million threshold, which is they have over 1 million users logging on every day. And so for me, I don't know, I'm kind of torn. So I'm going to give you my pros and cons combined list of why I am not sure whether I'm staying or going or just going to utilize both. So jumping right on into it, I'm going to start off with letting you know that this is a completely separate app. So if you're somebody who has been trying to figure out or look up IGTV without downloading it, you're not going to find anything. Okay? It is a completely separate app, which to me is not really an answer to YouTube, because YouTube pretty much processes everything that they're doing through their channel, or through their through their platform. So when they have their own TV shows and their own movies now, whether you're listening to music or you're just looking up specific things or whatever, it's all on YouTube. And I think as somebody who does produce content and does kind of put things out there, I have found that it's a little bit harder to get people to go from one app to another. So for example, if I put out something and I'm like, click the link to go to my YouTube, I don't think most people are really clicking that link. And I can tell you that because I've actually done Instagram ads, and they give you all the information, like the algorithms and all of that stuff. And it tells me that people come to my page based on my ads, but I'm not getting the same amount of website clicks. So, and it's probably because most people aren't trying to go from app to app. And I can tell you that I'm not a stranger to that same thing. A lot of the people that I follow on Instagram, especially those who do comedy sketches and things, and they're click the link for the rest of the video, I'm not always clicking the link. And so for me, I think the fact that it's a separate app might not be the best for somebody who's trying to produce content, or if you're somebody who does reviews or reactions or whatever the case may be, it might not be that great, just because people aren't really trying to click those links. Now, I know that you can go from IGTV to Instagram, but you can only go to that specific person's page. So if you're on IGTV and you're looking at my page, and you click my profile, it's going to bring you to my profile. But if you try to go from my profile to another profile, you can't. It's going to bring you back to IGTV. Now, you can go from Instagram to IGTV, but it has to be a link for that. So for example, if I was to upload this specific story or this specific video to my Instagram story, I would say go to IGTV to see the whole video. But you have to have the app, from what I can tell. Not sure because I have the app. You have to have the app in order to go from this to that. So that can get a little complicated and a little muddy, and people might not want to do it. So for that specific reason, I don't know if it's any better than YouTube. But I think that can be annoying, and people might not want to do it. So I don't really think that that's going to help or grow me any more or less. Thing for me of why I'm kind of like on the fence about IGTV is that everyone is not given the same amount of time. Now, I've seen and heard this on several pages, and just from several of the people that I follow and like tune into on Instagram and YouTube, and that's that some of the time frames that we are assuming is based on your following. So don't know where the threshold begins or ends, but for me, when I go to upload something on IGTV, it tells me I have anywhere from 60 seconds to 5 minutes. And we already know that you're supposed to get 60 minutes. So the assumption out there is that this is because of how many followers you do or do not have. Maybe it's even based on algorithms, how much your page is being promoted and or pushed. I'm not really sure like the reasoning specifically behind that, but that is kind of annoying. On YouTube, I can have 0 followers and I can upload a video probably 2 hours long if I wanted to. Versus this is limiting me to 5 minutes. I mean, just in this alone, before I even hit editing, I'm at 8 minutes. So that's not really fair. And that's kind of annoying. And that in itself makes me not really care to use IGTV unless I'm using something or going to be talking for 5 minutes or less. So when it comes to maybe vlogging, I would be okay with that. But if I'm actually putting together something like a review or whatever and putting it out, that's not something that I want to be subjected to, because it's hard enough trying to edit down to where you think people's mind don't shut off quick enough, because we've already been programmed to 60 minutes anyway. I mean 60 seconds anyway. So when I am making videos, I try to like cut it down as much as I possibly can, and that's hard enough. So telling me I only have 5 minutes, nah, I'll pass. Coming into my next reason is the vertical versus horizontal battle, I guess you can say. Now, this isn't really a really big thing. I actually think this is a pro, because it can be really tedious making sure that I'm filming in a specific way that it fits my YouTube page. Versus now, I can just film as if I'm holding my camera, which everybody knows that I use my phone in order to do my videos. So that is very helpful, and I really, really do appreciate that, because it's hard trying to remember where you're looking and hold it up and do that. It's annoying. So I'm really excited that you can do that, but like I said, then into answering that, you only give me 5 minutes, so that kind of sucks all at the same time. But I think for vlogging purposes, or just being silly or whatever the case may be, I would really enjoy using IGTV now that I know that I can use it vertical. It's specifically made for you to use your mobile device, but you can upload other videos that you've used, and especially if you made them horizontally, you can actually format them to fit into IGTV. Don't ask me how to do it, because you all know that I'm not a techie person, but there are tutorials that are already up there on how to upload how to upload HD videos, and how to format your videos in other ways. So outside of that, it's like, okay, that's cool, but I do like the fact that you can film vertically. Like, that's pretty awesome, to be to be perfectly honest, because it's just easier, especially when you're using your mobile device. It's just an easier thing to do. And I think just overall, it's a preferred platform. I think that most of us are going to YouTube for specific reasons, and the rest of us are going to IG for other specific reasons. And I think that that still comes out the same whether you're using IGTV or if you're using YouTube or not. I think majority of us are still going to go to YouTube to learn how to build a bike or how to fish or how to become a doctor in 24 hours, because we know YouTube pretty much has everything. Versus IGTV, I can really see that still being more of a social platform, definitely a platform for content creators. Like if you're doing the comedy sketches, or if you're, I don't know, you're vlogging, and like say like you're like the Ellises, I believe, like the Ellises, and they vlog, but their vlog is also like a TV show format. I think that would be awesome for IGTV. And And I wouldn't be surprised if we see like TV shows and stuff like that popping up on IGTV the same way we're starting to see with Facebook. But as far as like doing reviews and maybe tutorials and just other things that we see on YouTube, I don't really see that being a thing with IGTV, and I don't really see that being a thing that people who normally go to YouTube for coming over to IG for. And I think if you're someone who's really prominent on YouTube, I highly doubt that you'll see those people popping up on IGTV. And if you do, it won't be the same type of content that you're seeing on their YouTube. They're still probably going to use YouTube the way that they have been all this time. So I know that's not like a straight pros list and a straight cons list. It's probably a few more cons than pros, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably definitely going to stick to YouTubing more than anything, but I'm not going to say that I won't utilize my IGTV. I haven't really conditioned or programmed myself to look at IGTV as of yet, but I think some of my favorite content creators like Reggie Coos and Cornell and Carrie and like B Simone and a lot of my favorite people like that, I can see myself going to IGTV for them, but outside of that, I don't really see myself visiting it like that. But who's to say that they won't continue to progress, because Instagram, in my opinion, has been probably the most progressive social media platform out there, and they're probably going to continue to progress in some form or fashion to make us really be like, okay, YouTube, I don't know. But right now, and especially because I'm still a freshman in YouTubing, I'm sticking to my YouTube as far as my content goes. My reviews, the few tutorials that I do make, and all the other things that I do. Can y'all see? Clearly the sun is setting. Let me go ahead and wrap up because the sun is just not trying to be my friend. But yeah, so that's my take on IGTV versus YouTube. For me personally, I think I'm going to continue to utilize YouTube and do what I do on here. And like I said, I think more than anything, it comes down to a preferred platform. I think it's different strokes for different folks, and I think what works for you works for you. I'm not totally against IGTV, but at the same time, I'm completely for YouTube. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Are you using IGTV? Are you using YouTube? Do you like YouTube better? Do you like IGTV better? Are you going to leave YouTube? Are you switching over to IGTV? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Leave me some comments below. Make sure you become a subie, share with your friends, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any new videos from me. Until next time,